Hello everybody, this is emmavoid back once again with another episode of my Signs of the Sojourner Let's Play. Last we left off, we discovered that, everybody was... well, okay. Last time, there was some huge earthquake or something, I don't know. Shit was weird. And, now the caravan is nowhere to be seen, which is weird. And so we gotta go find them. So I could have sworn I already talked to all of you. Did I? Didn't I? I don't know. Let's take a look. The furrows in Masha's weathered brow run even deeper than those the earthquake opened in her now ruined garden. Oof. Straightening toppled planters, she radiates a quiet but unmistakable determination. Well, don't just stand there. Give me a hand for picking this place up. Flowers don't plant themselves, you know. Well, okay, sure. Show me your cards. She does not have a whole lot in the way of good cards. Oh, there we go. If there's the one thing you can count on, it's nothing going right. Well, at least this here's a start, if I do say so myself. Still, it's going to take more than just a bit of elbow grease to fix this place up. Yeah, that earthquake was, quite something. Maybe that caravan of your mother's might be of some use for once. That is, if they even show up. No use waiting around for 'em. You best get out there, even if it's on your own. In fact, I'd say it's the least you can do. Times like these are when you circle wagons and take care of your own. I mean, okay. She's kinda mean. But I guess that's okay. She's allowed. Oof. There we go. There's that distressed and grieving. Welp. Yeah, that means we can't make use of this one. This is your idea of helping? You're just mashing dirt around. Chill. I can't do anything if you're gonna act like that. Here we go. There you go. God damn it. But I didn't draw another circle card. Well, shoot. Land's sakes, I ought to have known better than to expect an understanding from the likes of you. Rude. Despite your best intentions, you only seem to be getting in Masha's way. Perhaps it's best to see yourself out. I guess. Oof. Hey, we can get some distressed and grieving cards. That's, Alright, let's take one with some distressed and grieving. Handful of patrons stand outside Samuel's roadhouse, while Samuel himself surveys the damage. The structure appears sound, but he's wringing his hands as you approach. I can't recall the last time we had a quake like that. You alright, kiddo? Huh, so this is a thing that has happened before. Ugh, we're lucky. A lot of others in town, not so much. I've got a plan, though. Just need your help. Well, okay, that's something. The folks are gonna need feeding, whether they're from Bartow or out in the country a ways. Hey, glad I picked one of those up. Now I'm thinking, time to turn this roadhouse into Bartow's one and only community food cooperative. Keeping folks fed no matter how the quake impacted them. Aww. That sounds really nice, actually. I expect it's going to be a busy time, and probably short-staffed on top of it all. Not that I blame my staff. Between injuries and damaged homes, this is the last place they ought to be working. Here. No, that's not going to help. Shoot. Alright. Guess we had to wipe this one. Now's not the time. My point being, lots of good folks are going to be going hungry. I'll do my part, but I got limited supplies. If you'd help me get stocked up on non-perishables, I'd appreciate it real deep. Ah, you leave Samuel to take stock. All around town, others are checking in on each other as well. Hopefully, supplies will last. Alright. We'll have to figure out where we can find that. Oh, like pickles, maybe. There we go. And Pupper! Oh, Thunder. Thunder's not used to the ground shaking under his paws. He gives a nervous whine and a tentative tail wag as you approach. Oh, baby! Oh. Such a good doggo. You scratch behind his ear until his shaking stops and he nuzzles close for comfort. Aww. Cute. Alright. Now it's time to move on. So, Caravan was supposed to be here. But now they're not. And now we don't know where they could be. And since I don't know, like, what route they take to get here, I have no idea where they could be. So I guess we'll take the regular route. Hopefully the sculptures haven't lost too many limbs. Broken windows and cracked walls indicate that Pachenko did not go unscathed by the recent earthquake, but repairs are well underway. The colorful enthusiasm of the artist here has gone toward beautifying recently repaired homes and galleries. Aww. Alright, so we got Isabella, Tomas, and Marquez. Isabella calls you over to help with the shop. Yeah, sure. Isabella is busy sweeping glass and pottery shards away from her shop front. When she hears your footsteps, she isn't shy about beckoning you over. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I just wish it was under better circumstances. Could you give me a hand while we catch up? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I think it's a pretty decent guess that she might have some distressed and grieving. Oh, you're generous, just like your mom was way back when we moved out here together. We were rivals to Tomas's grandfather and Marquez's mother. Our friendship never faltered. Yep, called it. Ah. End your turn and prompts the other person to play 2 cards with a listen card. Right. We've kind of seen one of those around before. Your mom was always working to make other people's dreams possible. She came out here with me, but when she wanted to move to Bartow, I couldn't say no. Oh, you're a good child. I reckon she made the right choice to raise you in Bartow. Especially seeing what's become of the Circle. Time passes easily, hearing stories about Mom you hadn't known before. Ooh, and we got some licorice. Nice. Yeah. Tomas is painting over cracked, crumbled murals. Tomas is painting trees on the walls of the newly repaired grocery store. He yelps and accidentally kicks over a bucket of orange paint when he finally notices your presence. Oh, poor Tomas. Oh, wait! You didn't do anything wrong. I just worry about being the worst painter and ruining these repairs. Oh. It's okay, buddy. Let's see. That's a really good point. I'm doing my best to help fix things up, but what if I let people down? Oh, what do I want? I haven't really, thought about it. A lot of people in the Circle expect a lot from me. I want to make all of them happy. Aww. Tomas is a good being. Gotta play 2 cards. Oh shoot. Whoops. Oh, please don't startle me like that. Oh, I guess that's true. Isabella and Marquez want totally different things, huh? Are you sure that I wouldn't be betraying everyone's hopes and dreams by trying to make it on my own? Aww. Let's see, what have you got? Thinking about the future makes me feel dizzy, but I've thought about moving to Clifton someday. Using examples from your own travels, you finally managed to convince Tomas that his own goals are important. Aww. Tomas is good. Just swap that for the same one. And Marquez. Marquez collects the torn canvases from what remains of her outdoor art show. With unwavering poise, she holds the paintings, punctured by branches or disfigured by sheer force, with steady hands. Oh, I know what you're thinking. How can Marquez be so calm, so regal at a time like this? It's because I'm always prepared for the future, you see. Uh-huh. Is that so? Every single piece in this collection was insured, of course. Everyone is taken care of. Mind you, it wouldn't have been possible without the circle. It's yet another example of why Pachenko needs us, and why we need you. Take a look around. What do you see? Disaster or opportunity? Uh-huh. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't have put that. That was silly of me. Oh well. Ah, so you agree. I'm sure the Circle can convince a forward-thinking patron to consider buying this collection. We can call it Creation and Destruction. I'll patch up Pachenko with the proceeds, but I can't do it alone. Sadly, Tomas, one of Pachenko's brightest stars, is thinking of leaving. Alright. At a time like this, Pachenko needs all the help he can get. I'm sure you understand how important it is that Tomas stays here, where he belongs. Marquez and the Circle employ some questionable methods, but their foresight does appear to have shielded Pachenko. She wants me to convince him to stay. No. I couldn't do that. Shoot, I don't really have, like, a particularly good thing to swap any of these for. Well... guess we'll just have to go with that. Nah. I'm not gonna pressure him on that. That's no good. Off to Clifton we go. The dust storms don't seem nearly so bad after the quake. Alright, while we're at it... oh, there's two people there. I like that we can, like, actually look and see who's in each place. Hey! You're usually with the, what's it called? Caravan. Okay, well, for now, let's go to Clifton. Movement catches your eye off the road in the distance. Let's take a look. They say not to look too closely at the shapes that run alongside lonely roads, but offer something of yourself and what remains will be stronger. Oh, right. Alright, Ixel drop that one. The markets are empty and the stalls shuttered. Clifton is filled with the sounds of, "Hey, it's Nadine!" Sounds of construction. The natural beauty of the surrounding cliffs lie in stark contrast to the broken windows and collapsed water basins. Oh, I'm glad we found her. Alright, let's chat with Nadine. While a few members of the caravan repair their trucks along the side of an obstructed road, Nadine is in the process of attaching a plow to the front of her cab, hoping to clear a path. We were on our way back to Bartow to start the route over again, but the caravan got cut off here in Clifton. Landslides really did a number on this place, not to mention the roads, and a few of our trucks. Figured as long as we're stuck here, may as well lend a helping hand. If you come across any useful materials, you should consider doing the same. Oh yeah. Let's see. You got any distress for me? You do! It's what your mom would do if she were here now. Funny, after all this time, it appears she's rubbed off on me more than I realized. Of course, if she were here now, she'd definitely be using dynamite. Nice. I figure that's why the Rilkers waited until she passed to make their move. She stood up to them in old Murray a ways back and never let them forget it either. Alright. Show me what you got. Huh. I don't know what plans the Rilkers have for Bartow. Got something to do with the land, I reckon. Well, don't much matter to me. The way I see it, the caravan provides a service people all over rely on. Long as folks are moving to Bartow and not away from it, that's all I need to keep it on the route. Wasn't sure you had it in you at first, but I've seen how you've been working hard to keep that store in business. Keep at it. Nothing worth doing's ever been easy. Nadine hops into the cab and revs up the engine, signaling for the others to get out of the way so she can drive through and clear the road. Yay, we found the caravan! Hey, Alexis. They're trying to fix their stall. A distraught Alexis stands amidst the ruins of the Clifton Market, their stall in shambles and signature umbrella notably absent from view. Oh, dear customer. I'm afraid I'm in the midst of a crisis. My stall was crushed in the landslide. Oof, that's rough. Alright, well. You're thinking, I'm sure, can't I just obtain another table? And the answer is no. My image depended on that stall. My customers trusted that stall. How can they find me in Clifton's sea of vendors now? I've yet to decide what to do next. Who can say? Where around here is even safe? I've moved before many times. It's so difficult to find any stability in this world, though I've heard tell that Bukumboro is sorely in need of my snacks. Ah, that would be a decent place to move. Let's see, what's this? Alright. Oh, you're so patient. Take some roasted crickets with you on the house. If I'm to move, I need to travel light. Yay, more roasted crickets. Chat seems to perk Alexis up. The prospect of new markets fills them with fresh resolve. That's good. Ooh. Hey, Rohit, struggling to lift a rock. Broken Earth. The town hasn't suffered as badly as some places, but several buildings and a grove of nut trees have been buried in sand and rock. Rohit scrambles alongside local workers to clear the debris. Hey, could you give me some help with moving these rocks? I don't want to drop one and accidentally shatter a toenail by accident. You know, it feels good to help people without worrying about the profit margins of what we're doing. Well, yeah. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be like this? Ow! Don't drop the rock on my feet! Oof. Sorry, buddy. Do you think these pecan trees can be saved? They have hundreds of rings inside. It would be a shame to lose such old trees. It's kind of weird, but I recently read about this technique called grafting. Apparently, you can merge different trees together. Grafting is pretty heckin' cool. Isn't it just kind of wild how the grafted trees don't even have to be the same species? Alright, is it? I thought it was... Oh, it's because it's a link card. There you go. Oh, do you think I should run my idea past the local leaders? That sounds really intimidating, but if it helps them save the grove, I'll do it. With your encouragement, Rohit goes to ask the Clifton leaders about grafting the damaged trees together. It's a good idea. Alright. Well, that's enough here in Clifton, I guess. And... do we now have the... Well, they didn't really tell us where they're going to be headed, did they? Oh, it looks like we do still need to pick up more scrap. Well, last time we found scrap up in Anka. Alright, so let's see. Ukumboro, Desert Oasis. Alright, let's head to Bukumboro next. The lone dirt road bustles with the activity of repairs and new construction. Shopkeepers sweep glass and write displays, and townsfolk pitch in wherever they're able. A freshly painted marquee announces the latest shows in from the city. No one's excited about being stuck here, least of all Ramir. I wonder what Ramir's doing here and not with the group. Spot a familiar figure leaning up against a rundown building. Ramir, idly picking his nails with a pocket knife. If he's here, something tells you it's because he has nowhere else to go. Bucamboro. Man, not to be insensitive, but this place is worse than Barto. Oh, how's Barto? Thanks, buddy. I was trying to get to Anka, but the railroad is down. Already! Sheesh, it's probably a madhouse there. This earthquake business. This is why we stay on the road, you know? Can't put down roots anymore. Not in this world. Aw. That's rough, buddy. Oh shoot, I don't have a good match for that. Alright. Gonna have to break it. I can at least break it and see what the rest of your cards are. If it's a choice between boredom and being talked down to, I think I'll take my chances with the former. I'm not talking down to you. Chill. Alright, let's see. All these communities based on where you live, they're holding on to the past. It doesn't work like that now. Well, what's it mean that we're both from Barto? Nothing. When the chips are down, it's every man for himself. Oh, come on. Is he more likely to have another square or another distress? Hey, there we go. Kind of. I don't have a match for that. Alright. Gotta break it again. Ah, yes, it's just what this town needs. Another know-it-all. Thought I already had dibs on the job. Okay, that's kind of funny, though. Oh, dang it! Ah. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a jam-packed schedule of nothing to attend to. Foul-tempered and glum, you decide to let Ramir stew in his own miserable juices for now. Ah, shoot. They were really close on that one, too. Shoot. Hey, Matilda. Just handing out iced tea to workers. While the engineers work to repair the railroad, other Bucamboro residents chip in as well. Washerwomen distribute cold towels, musicians sing to raise morale, and Matilda hands out cups of iced matcha. I'm glad you're here. We might not be engineers, but everyone's got a role when disaster rolls into town, yeah? Could you help me hand out drinks? Aw, of course. Let's see... Show me what we got. Oh, and then she just... I'm afraid that I can't get you a tea reading since my powers only work with hot tea. Doesn't stop Miriam from asking, though. Even if I had hot tea on hand, I think there's a part of me that doesn't want to do it right now, you know? Yeah, understandable. I'm usually reading for romance or baby's fortune. This is bigger than any of that. This is the survival of Bukumboro. What if a wolf skull turns up? Oh. I did a reading for an old girlfriend once. She got the wolf skull, and her mom died a week later. She blamed me for the bad luck, and I've lied about bad readings ever since. Oh, no. That's sad. You're right. I don't feel as connected to my art if I don't tell people the truth. Maybe I'll give all the workers a reading tomorrow. Matilda starts talking to you about the different signs, and some of the laborers are curious enough to ask for readings. Her shop will be busy next week, it seems. Well, that's good at least. Yeah, she kind of seemed like she didn't have any distress cards. That was surprising. Miriam! As foremen direct laborers across the broken tracks and engineers squabble over topography maps, Miriam has set up a table of free hot chocolate for the railroad workers. Her tip jar is completely full. Nice. Well, I told the youngsters I didn't want their money, but they insisted. Had to get a jar to keep the bills from blowing away. Let's see. I don't have one of those. But here. Oh no! I expected her to have the direct and forceful ones. It's hard to hear over all this construction. Oh shoot. Show me what you got. Okay, she does have some circle cards. I couldn't remember if she did or not. She puts up another. Oh well. Well, the cacao mixture wasn't good enough for chocolate bars, but it makes a fantastic hot drink. The ingredients are sourced from all over. I didn't think I would be giving so much product away to grown adults. Guess that's what happens when I feel taken care of. Aww. The worst part? I could have moved years ago, but the claws in charge kept voting down the railroad repairs. I hope Big Basilio and his brother are doing alright. They were in a rough place even before all this. Even with the railroad, got to have savings to get out. Aww. Matilda said it's all looking up for them, but she also said Bukumboro was in for the worst rain in a decade. Instead, we got the earthquakes. Yeah, well, apparently she's been lying. There's no future if people aren't able to get out and find themselves. I got to support the railroad, even if I'm already here. Aha! There we go. Go take some chocolate to the workers over there. Let them know they're doing an amazing job. Take some for yourself, too, if you like. Aww. Miriam beams as you take a tray of the sweet, rich cacao to the workers. She's found where she belongs. Could we swap? Alright, well that's everything in Bukumboro. So let's see. We know... Yeah, we know that the scrap will be from Anka most likely. So I think maybe we'll head up to Anka now, and then go around the other spots and back to Bartow. Sorry, Desert Oasis. Ugh, old buildings aren't known to take to quakes too well. Oof. Well, let's go have a look. The winding alleys of Anka are strangely subdued. Many of the shops shuttered despite the hour. An acrid smell fills the streets, leaking from some unknown source. The train station sits dark and empty. Aw, Big Basilio, buddy. He's extra distressed and grieving. How's little Basilio doing? Not as bad. Alright, Big Basilio's studying some road signs. The Ankan air is thick with the smell of strong chemicals, and most of the shops are shuttered. We spot Big Basilio carrying several stacked boxes of tools and spare parts. Yo, got a second? There's, something I've been meaning to tell you. There's no easy way to say this, but I gotta come clean. I thought I recognized your truck. And now I remember where. I tried to make off with it once. I was so angry when your mom caught me. What? Even you knew my mom? Holy jeez. Show me what you got. Oh, that's a lot of the trauma cards. Trauma llama. Your mom was from out of town. Her inventory seemed limitless. I remember thinking she deserved it. Oh, I wasn't looking out for anyone but myself back then, but an old friend convinced me to be a better brother. I gotta show little Basilio that he can be successful in an honest life. Aww. Don't worry, I'm not gonna try to steal the truck again. I'm a new man. Problem is, I don't know how to get through to little Basilio anymore. Kid used to think I was so cool. Oof. Shoot. Oof. Either of those might be a bad pick. Yeah. Just gotta go for it. Got something else on your mind? Yeah, I kinda saw that coming. It might be easier if I just carry this stuff over on my own. No! Show me more what you got. Okay, good, triangles. It doesn't help that with the railroad out of commission, business is hurting bad. Guess no one said the honest life was glamorous. Speaking of little Basilio, you seen him around? Yeah, the little guy was right over there. Not that it's your problem to worry about, but I'm making his favorite for dinner. Aww. Such a good big brother. Yeah, this is the end of it, so I should be able to just finish it off. Oh, I try to help him like my old friend Mimi helped me back then, but I'm not the best with words. Last I heard, she'd taken up in Longgate. I could sure use some of that wisdom about now. Oh, long gate. We haven't seen that before. Hey, thanks for being so chill about what I said earlier. Ah, the road from Desert Oasis to Long Gate. Nice. Just felt like you should know. Hey, these parts are on me, okay? Yay! You promised Big Basilio that you'll keep an eye out for his brother. His anxiety doesn't vanish instantly, but your understanding of his past visibly goes a long way. Alright. Little Basilio, just like a kid in a candy store, if the kid were also robbing it. This should be good. 5-finger discount. Little Basilio and his crew emerge from the broken window of a storefront, pockets stuffed with stolen goods. Kid! Yo! Have you noticed? This place is a total free-for-all ever since the earthquakes. And when I say free-for-all, I mean free for me and my crew. He's got some trauma too, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Already got a... There, yes, perfect. It used to be just the soap was free, but seriously, old tech, food and drink, hockey sticks. Literally every item in Anka is now available at a 5-finger discount. But perhaps I said a little too much. You're cool with a friendly game of finders keepers, ain't you? Oh, actually, that's perfect. You may be an outsider, but Paledale seems to like you. Paledale ain't never wrong about anybody. Paledale. Say, maybe you could do us a favor. We're up to our arms in loot, but so much of it is worthless crap. Have you seen anything valuable lying around that looks like it could use some liberating? Don't know if we should encourage this. Then again, be gay, do crime. Ah, thanks for the hot tip. Here, have a little something for your troubles. Little Basilio tosses you some half-eaten chocolate and runs off with his pals to go loot another store. Kid! Amazing. Alright. So let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, I found the scrap. That's good. Yeah, Big Basilio wants us to talk to Mimi, and we'd have to do it within a week. Okay. I was a little worried that maybe he'd taken a bite out of our chocolate and gave it back to us. But no, we're good. Long gate, huh? How long would it take to get there? 3 days... 5 days. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright. Let's go to Desert Oasis, and from there to Long Gate. Ah, come across a roadhouse packed with travelers. Let's see. As the dust storm engulfs your shelter, one fellow goes on about his stay at another roadhouse. You realize he means Samuel's place, but he's gotten the details all wrong. As one does. Oh, we can pick clarify. Nice. Let's stick that on here. The peaceful oasis. Oh, Diva. Peaceful oasis appears unaffected by recent troubles. A young man plays a guitar beneath a shady palm while children splash in the water. Let's see, so there's Diva and Theo. Yeah, let's talk to this new person. Diva tending to a healthy-looking fruit tree. Written in sand. You find Diva picking some pomegranates from a healthy-looking tree. She spots you and waves you over with a broad smile. Ooh, a visitor. Greetings. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Diva. Pleased to meet you. Welcome to the Desert Oasis. I wouldn't be surprised if you've heard of us. Back in the day, this used to be one heck of a trade hub. But the weather got worse and worse, and well... let's just say we got some work to do to get back on the map. Well, now you've heard the sales pitch. Alright, let's see. Show me what you've got. Oh, that's not what I meant to... That was silly. Ever heard of a city called Hera? If not, I don't blame you. It's pretty old, and news doesn't travel like it used to these days. That's where I was born. It was a grand old city, founded way, way back. I was too young to recall life there in great detail, but I do remember a deep sadness when my family had to leave our home. You see, Hera dried up, and the water ran out. After that, no amount of storied history could save it. Now only spooky ghosts live there. Probably. Here today, gone tomorrow. Pretty grim, huh? That's rough, buddy. Oh, don't worry. It's not all doom and gloom. Just look around. We've got fresh water, we've got fruit trees. The planet's giving us another chance. This time around, we'll do better. It's true the roads aren't as friendly as they once were, but thanks to brave folks like you, that can change. I've spent a lot of time working out the best routes to get around the rough patches. Just try me. Oh. That'd be cool if you gave us some new routes. Okay, so there's a super old road from here to the Oasis Gardens. Ah. It's hard to see because it's totally covered up by sand, but it's wide. If I show you where it starts, your tires will find it. Well, there you go. Pass it on, and hopefully future travelers can be a bit more confident coming out this way. Cool. Thanking Diva for the tips and the goods, you make a mental note to pass on what you learned to Nadine next time you see her. Seems like the kind of info that could be useful to everyone. Heck yeah. And we got some dried fruit. Hey Theo. Shaken but not stirred, he is righting his stand and collecting spilled fruits. As you approach the familiar fruit stand, Theo stirs from his slumber upon hearing your footsteps. The horrible stories I've been hearing out of Anka and Clifton. They really make an old sundry salesman take stock of what he has. I have noticed a sudden drop in visitors since it happened. Yeah, I bet. We felt some light aftershocks here in the desert oasis, but other than a little fallen fruit, it didn't do too much damage. The fruit stand, it's still standing, and so am I. Well, figuratively at least. Though I have been doing a lot of thinking lately about companionship. It wasn't something I ever really wanted before, you know. But I've been alone for a long time now, ever since... No, never mind. You don't need to hear about an old man's brushes of the romance. Aw, poor guy. Oh, he's got some trauma on him, too. Shoot. And I don't have any left squares left. Alright, what do you got on the other side of those? More trauma. Double trauma on both. Okay. We're gonna have to break this anyway. Oh, you keep asking me for fruit I've never heard of. There we go. Well, I recently reconnected with an old friend in Longgate, but since all this happened, we haven't heard anything. Could you do me a favor? Check that she's doing alright. Theo wishes you well on the road, giving you a sack of dried fruit as thanks. As you part ways, he sinks back into his wheelchair, drifting off into a decadent midday nap. Hey, someone else wants me to check in on Mimi. Sounds like she's popular. There we go. Swap those two. So where's that new place? Ah, Oasis Gardens. Place of quiet gardens and peaceful spaces removed from the bustle of Desert Oasis. Huh. Maybe we'll check that on the way back. But, to Longgate! Ah, and rest stop. Ooh, single use accord. Nice. Ah, I know. I'm gonna stick it on... probably this one, since I can always use a new reconsider. Aha! Past the desert oasis, past the caravan routes and desert encampments, the Longgate marks the edge of the world. Seems untouched by earthquakes or dust storms. Alright, we got Anais and Mimi. Let's chat with this Anais person first. It looks like he wants something. A rare delicacy. A well-dressed gentleman approaches you on the outskirts of town. The layer of dust collecting on his fitted cuffs is almost as thick as his accent. He wipes them off before extending his hand to shake. How do you do? Name's Anais. Well, it's not really Anais, but I'd rather you say the rough approximation than outright butcher it. Alright, oh come on, don't tell me I'm already... Okay, at least we got a number of chances with him. Do you need me to say it a little slower? No, I'm good. I just, ooh. That would also probably be good. Oh, dang, he's got a lot of variety on him, too. Oh, interesting. Well, I wanted to ask if you might know where a fellow traveler could acquire some camel's cheese. I absolutely adore the stuff, but no one around here seems to keep it in stock. Camel's cheese? Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. The people down here are fairly unadventurous, despite living at the crossroads of the world. Such a shame. Huh. I mean, okay. Yeah. Oh, come on. Alright. Gonna get another break, but at least I can use this. Am I making myself clear? Alright, come on. Triangle. Alright. Anyone who's curious about this world would have left ages ago. The stragglers want comfort and safety, as if those things couldn't be swept up in an instant. This world, huh? Where are you from? Well, I don't live here. My people have been trawling the long expanse and beyond since before yours discovered agriculture. But alas, that's neither here nor there. Do you know where I might find some camel's cheese or not? Probably not. Let's see, yeah. Let's go with that one. There we go. Then the quest continues, I'm afraid. Good luck on your own path. It's sure to be an interesting one. Perhaps one day we will meet again. With a flourish, Anais takes a graceful bow, then leaves you to head down the road in search of camel's cheese. That was interesting. Let's see. What should I swap for what? Yeah, none of these are very good picks, honestly. Alright, I guess we'll go for this. And finally, Mimi. An old gardener, nurturer of plants and daydreams. Mimi is in a bit of a tizzy. She's covered in dirt and has clearly been busy, digging up her succulents and stuffing them into a large suitcase. Where is she planning on going? Exchanging letters with Theo got me to thinking. Maybe I should move down to the desert oasis so we can pick up where things left off. Is that bonkers? Wait, Basilio sent you? Well, of course I remember. Why in the world would he send you all the way out here to find me? Alright. It's like mostly triangles and squares. Oh. His brother? There's two of them now. Oh, what a handful they must be. I wish I could help Basilio, but I'm planning to go to the oasis. Do you disagree? I don't know. I knew you'd come around, egging me on to do something crazy like move to be with Theo. Oh shoot. I've missed the city, but what if I'm too out of touch? Do you think I should go back to Anka? Yeah, she doesn't have any circles. I suppose it's true. A visit to Anka doesn't hurt. It doesn't have to be permanent. Huh. So it seems like failed conversations convince her to go to Anka, and successful ones convince her to go to Desert Oasis. Weird. You know something? You're absolutely right. Life is too short for regrets. Think you'd be willing to give this withering old green thumb a ride to the Desert Oasis? This is weird. I mean, I don't know. Oof. Shoot. There we go. Really? Well, that's just swell. I'm ready to hit the road whenever you are. Mimi tosses the last of her succulents into her suitcase and turns to take one last bittersweet look at her now empty garden before joining you by the truck. The open road awaits. And I guess we'll take her to Desert Oasis. Alright. Hey! As soon as you arrive in Desert Oasis, Mimi eagerly disembarks and scans around the marketplace looking for Theo. Your companionship on this journey has been pleasant enough, but I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty eager to see Theo. Can you point me in the direction of his fruit stand? That shouldn't be too hard. Oh, that's very close. Thanks again for the ride. I don't know how I would have ever managed to get here without you. Alright, well, I guess we got Mimi here with Theo. I hope the Basilios will be okay. Well, I think that's enough for today's episode. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, I think next time we'll probably head back through Anka and then to the Tosende Canals. Alright. Well, thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, all the other usual YouTube garbage. And make sure to check down in the doobly-doo. I've got some links down there where you can throw money my way or check out my Twitch streams or whatever. Alright. Bye, everybody.